Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Freed and I am so excited to be joining you for the Sparkle Goddess Round 3. And I thought, what's the best way for you to get to know me? Sure, I could type into a Facebook box and you guys could read this comment that I post and that would maybe give you a feel for who I am, but I really prefer to do a video so that you get to see me, maybe get a read for what my energy is like, and whether or not you can appreciate my tone, my cadence, the pace at which that I speak, because that's much different than the speed at which I type. So anyway, let me get started and let me tell you a little bit about who I am and how I ended up here. So one day, many years ago, my parents, they met in the backseat of a car, just totally joking. No, okay, I won't go back that far. Anyway, I like to call myself a community creator and a connector. And one of the tools that I use for that is that I'm also a coach. And the reason why people say that I'm a community creator is that I absolutely love to bring people together. I love to create safe, warm, loving, nurturing, nourishing environments that are scary as heck for women to come together and really grow. And I'm a connector because I'm always one of those people that always has a guy. I got a guy who knows a guy, you know. I'm not in the mafia or anything like that, but I always know somebody and I love to connect people to that, right? To really help you build your support network and make sure that you have everything you need in order for you to succeed. And I'm a coach because that just turns out to be like a really wicked, awesome tool that helps me package all of my skills and my gifts together and then finds me a really neat way to be able to deliver all that information to my ideal people. Now, one of the topics that I speak on a lot is overcoming self-doubt. And for this session, for Sparkle Goddess Round 3, my part of it, I'm going to talk a lot about unhooking from your emotions and your thoughts, and so that you can choose what will really help you to move forward in the world and make sure that you're achieving those goals that you really want to be achieving. And that all started out with self-doubt and leads into how I got to become a coach today. And I'd love to share that really brief story with you. So, when I was younger, like when I was 10 even, there was this purse. I call it a purse. It might have been a fanny pack, but I'd rather not call it a fanny pack. So we'll go back to the thought that I was calling it a purse. And on it, it said, "Rich Bitch." And I don't know why, but my mom would not let me buy it. And I was adamant. Like, you know, when I was 10, I was like, "Mom, I am going to be a rich bitch one day." Yep, you bet, you just count on it. And so you might not let me buy this wallet or this purse right now, but I'm going to have one when I get older. Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm really not into blue nylon nearly as much as I was back then, but you never know. So I might not replace it exactly the same way. And when I was little, I believed that the only way that I could become a rich bitch is to become a business executive. So I always wanted to be the CEO of a world-class company. And a few years ago, I found myself working, doing health and safety for a world-class company. And I was in an entry-level position, and I'd been working there for about 6 months. And one day the president, he just wandered into my office. He seemed really surprised to see me there. I tease him now that he thought it was a storage closet and he was going to look for something, and lo and behold, he found me. And we started to have this conversation about how I was having a much better day than him because soon he would find out what was all wrong with his business. You know, he must have caught me when I was really testy or something, and you know, sometimes when you're feeling bad, you want somebody else to feel as bad as you. So I just like unloaded on him about how bad his company was doing, even though they are world-class, but even world-class companies have bad days. And lo and behold, 2 weeks later, instead of me being fired, I was promoted. So I was the third ranked person of the company. And I was in charge of the entire plant. And at the time we were building vapor recovery units. And at the time I had no idea what they even were. And I managed to really create great success for that company and really build them a very strong team that like took them to like the whole other level when it came to business. But the thing is, when they offered me the promotion, I was like, oh my God, no. I would stay awake at night trying to convince myself that I just couldn't actually say yes to it because there was no way. I didn't know what we were building and I didn't know what I was doing and I wasn't used to being like an executive. I was like the safety person. So that wasn't really my best role. And my husband and the president of the company, they had encouraged me like, you know, we wouldn't have offered you this position if we thought that you would like completely tank us, and they were working on building up my self-esteem. But that nugget, a little nugget of self-doubt was planted already in my mind. And as I went through and I was building these amazing teams, the self-doubt really started to grow. And soon I found myself like skipping workouts at the gym and eating fast food and working longer and longer hours and believing that I had to do it all on my own. And I completely sabotaged myself. And so one day at work, I quit in the middle of a hissy fit. And I gave up my opportunity to be the CEO because I was the next in line. I was the very next one. Everyone knew it. There was some politics that went around it, but I gave away my dream all based on self-doubt. And after doing that and having plenty of time to look back and reflect and to see what went wrong, I've been making it my life's mission to make sure that women can understand what self-doubt is, how it shows up, how we self-sabotage, how we let our thoughts run wild and we start to believe in all these lies, and how that can absolutely destroy us. So it's my mission to make sure that I can talk and work with women and help them to stop doing that. And so that's what brings me here. That's one of the reasons why I'm here, to be able to talk to you about how to unhook or disconnect or distance yourself from those negative thoughts and beliefs or those emotions that can really weigh us down, okay? Not to push them away or push them down, but to unhook from them. So how to allow them to show up, process them, and move on. So if you ever have any questions about how self-doubt can interfere with your life, how you can be like from way up here and, you know, screw it all up and throw it all away, and then how to rebuild from that, I am really good at that. And that's why I'm here. Something else just for you to know about me is I actually own 2 businesses. I am married to my very best friend, and we have a daughter who is 4. She's like my biggest spiritual teacher. She teaches me something every single day, sometimes lessons that I don't want to learn, but that's all right. You know, we don't always get to choose our lessons. I have a love for horses, dogs, cats, fish, not so big on the gerbils, but, you know, everything else. And my joys in life are to just go out and have fun and to bring this really rebel-hearted, passionate, vibrant energy into the world. So if you're watching this and you want to know more, please message me. I'm on Facebook. Send me friend requests. I love all that. And I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. Until we chat again, have a day as beautiful as you. So much love. Bye for now.